Hello, so today we're going to start our series from the GCM garage. This is our scale garage here. And today we're going to talk about bodywork, and more specifically we're going to talk about fenders. Now, most of these scale trucks that you see built here and built in different places, some of them even stock RTRs like this fender from a Dingo. I mean, there's fenders all over the place. So when you're building a custom truck and you're trying to get something that's going to look right, let's say you don't have the skills for styrene that a lot of the guys do, and you can't make up the perfect tube work that you need, or you just need a specific size, or you need something that's easy and cheap. We're going to show you how to make really nice fenders, not square like this one, really nice round fenders out of a Tupperware. Let's have a look. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is determine the size of the Tupperware that we need. Now, for our particular truck, we're going to be using a flat iron tire on it, or another 1.9 size of tire, and we're going to need something that's got to be, this is about a 4.5 inch diameter, 4.3 I think, and we're going to try to get a little bit of a fender, so we need something that's a little bit larger than that. Well, guess what's the perfect match for that? A piece of Tupperware. Have a look. This thing is ready made to be the perfect size fender for your scale truck. So, what do you do when you want to get a nice contour on the fender where it meets the body? Well, it just so happens that the profile on the side of a Tupperware container is just about right for a fender. So, basically the first thing you want to do is map out how much of the Tupperware do you need for your fender. Well, in our case, we needed something that was about 3/4 of an inch wide, so that when the fender was on the body, it would cover over the tire, something like this. So we cut off the fender, we marked them out with a marker, and then we cut the fenders off of our bowl. So it ended up being about half size. And then, as you can see, because the click lid fits on here, there's this spot on here where there's like a double lip on it here. And of course the double lip is something you don't want because it's not going to look right on the truck. So you've got to get a pair of Lexan scissors and actually just cut that lip right off of there. And then when you're done, you end up with a profile that looks just like this. This is a profile that you can use on your truck. It's just the right shape, and it's going to mount nice and flat on the body, and it's going to fit nice on the fender to match up to your wheel. So if you need to make an inner fender or an outer fender, it's a real easy trick to take a piece of Tupperware and cut it out. The other nice thing about these is that they're flexible. So you can fit them around your bodywork to be a fender kind of like this, behind the front wheel. Or if you have something that needs a top fender, you can put it up top like this. If you want to make an inner fender for the inside of your body, just take the leftover Tupperware, cut it out like this, and then put it behind the wheel inside the body, so that the inside of the body has a nice arch and a flat space, and you can mount it in behind your shock absorbers or on the frame rail, and that makes a great inner fender, and you're using the same piece of plastic the whole time. Now if you look on the bottom of the piece of plastic, these ones all have this little recycle code on them here. Almost all these plastic containers have a recycle code. This one is a number 5. A number 5 is polypropylene. It's a really flexible material. You can get lots of use and wear out of it. It does crack if you have a jagged edge. So what I recommend is after you're done cutting it off, sand the edges smooth. Because if you have a smooth edge on it, it's really flexible and it's not going to break when you're out on the trail. So how do you mount these up to the body? Well, what we did is we took the 2mm bolts that we were going to use on our plastic fenders from the Dingo kit, and we drilled a tiny little hole all the way around here in different spacing, and then we mounted them to the body the same way that we would have done if we were using the original fender. But in our case, now we have a nice round fender, and it's got this kick or profile on it that matches up to the body real nice. And in our case, the tire fits right underneath, and it just looks fantastic. So let's have a look at these and some pictures of the finished product. We're going to paint these with a black rocker guard paint for automotive. It's a spray and it doesn't eat the plastic because this is polypropylene. It has a really high temperature use, and obviously these dishes are microwavable and good for the dishwasher and everything. So, and they're very inexpensive. You can buy these at the dollar store in a big stack for $1. Now we're going to paint this with the rocker guard and then install these on the truck, and we're going to show you a series of finished videos for this, and you're welcome to use this idea anytime you need to make a scale fender for your truck. And we recommend this polypropylene microwave dish fenders from GCM.